Hello and welcome in to the bestest of all awesomeness Winter Series event. We are currently getting hyped and getting ready for CSGO Wingman Duos. So this is going to be a ton of fun, but right now we are here and I'm here with Foe. And how are you doing tonight, Foe? How are you doing? How's everything rolling right now?
Oh man, I mean, there's a lot going on. I mean, the first thing is, yes, like you said, the Winter Series, very excited to be continuing this for CSGO. Also my first time casting with you.
Hey.
Pidgey as well. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows who Pidgey is. I'm glad to finally be here in the seat next to him. And commentating CSGO for the first time. I was telling you earlier that I'm pretty well versed in, tactical shooters, mainly Valorant. I have casted Valorant before, but this is going to be my first time casting CSGO, so I'm excited. We have the format in front of us. It's going to be Team A versus Team, so Team Nico is going to be Team A, and we're doing 2v2s, duos, against the staff.
The staff here today had some sign-up issues, but we're going to be able to at least run it through today and go through the gauntlet of going through this round robin of this whole situation that we're about to break down for you right now. We're skipping right to the playoffs where we've already gone through the map ban. So our three map selections are Police, Whistle, and Vertigo. And as you all know already, these maps are entirely small, contained, and we're already going to be seeing action right out of the gate. But when it comes to tactical shooters, what is the three pieces of advice? I would say three pieces of advice you would want to give the staff here today, because we have someone who signed up, and then you have the staff that might not play it as often as the competitors here today. What are the three pieces of advice you want to give them right now?
I mean, I would say, first off, be careful with your peaks, because you said that these maps are very small and scrappy, so if you're just running out there, again, you had mentioned, tactical shooters, you can't just be going out there like it's Call of Duty. You always need to be hiding behind cover, know what's wall bangable, certain things like that. Other than that, you really just got to have a good map awareness, too, I feel like, because, again, with the maps being small. What would you say is pretty good advice?
Put that crosshair up high.
Yes.
Yes. That is, I always yell at myself. You never realize how low you're actually aiming, because in the game, if you didn't know, like CSGO, you have to aim up into the sky basically to land those headshots. And whenever you think that you're not aiming high enough, you probably aren't, which is just really the reality of these tactical shooter games. You gotta put that crosshair up to land those headshots, because whoever does get a headshot and wins these rounds, they're gonna get a little bit more of a snowball throughout these next few matches. So that's my biggest
the time to kill in games like this is so quick. It's not like Apex where it's like, oh, I just got lasered, let me hide behind something and heal up. No, once you get shot, you're just dead.
No, you're done.
And it's so good too, because that's advice that's honestly so important and so overlooked. I honestly forgot. That's one thing, is that when you're first starting out, a lot of people aim at the ground. No, you have to keep it level.
Keep it leveled, and we're going to be seeing who is on the stage right now. I do believe we're going to be looking at the prize that is on the floor. There it is. Oh,
look at those.
Some beautiful trophies on the line for today's tournament. You're seeing them on the stage right now. Absolute gorgeous. Have you held them in your hand?
I have. They're very heavy.
They're actually heavy.
They're very heavy.
They're really well made. They're gorgeous, and they're going to look beautiful on whatever mantle you want to put it on. I genuinely wanted to go home with one of these. I was like, not only is it a self-defense weapon, but it's going to look good too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so whoever is going to have the honors of taking those bad boys home, good luck. You got to play to win out there. And I'm very excited to see how the staff is going to hold up too, because I'm not super familiar with the players on Team Nico.
No.
But as far as the staff goes, I know some of them. And I know some of them are very emotional players. Shout out to Logan. So
that's going to be some
really
content.
Excited. Oh, are we just getting into it?
We're getting right into it. We can't even see who this competitor is on the screen right now. But
okay.
Already round one, Zilio's got the MVP.
What a way to start.
Just queued in. Hey, these rounds are going to be really fast.
You weren't lying. Too fast to even commentate.
All right, so we got Nico and the HyperX staff. The HyperX staff on the floor going to be Devin and Diego first on Police, which if you don't notice, there's a lot of verticality on this map. There's a lot of side routes that you can take and a lot of potential falling off that could happen if the HyperX staff isn't really aware of that. And already getting the round one. What, are we even seeing
I didn't even see anyone.
Yeah, 3 HP.
Oh, no.
Yo,
are they just giving them the win? What is going on?
Are we sure that this is actually like a real game, or is this like
is
this a button check? Do we do those?
I would like to think that this is just a warm up right now, right? But we're going to get into the second round of this. They already got. Oh, like look at that absolute beautiful corner peek there, and now they're going to be able to plant, get themselves situated.
This is going to be, I think, the first plant.
Oh,
the spray down. All right.
Easy work from Team Nico, I do believe, being up 3-0 right now. But I hope that this is just a warm-up few rounds. But yeah, their economy is looking a little bit rough. Going to have to go for the scout. Got some AK-47s already loaded up. I mean, 5200 in the bank. They are pretty secure, but okay. Grab one of those. And nope, still 8,000 in the bank, 4,400 as well. Gonna be able to plant that and get some more cash. All right,
Team Nico's just running it down, and they're so confident in their aim as well. You were talking about keeping that crosshair up. They're doing just that.
They are. They're just waiting for it. They are literally point perfect on that crosshair placement. Oh, no. Let's see.
And
they already know.
No walking, no nothing. So is that something about this mode? Is that? Oh, wait, no, there is walking.
Yeah, there is walking.
Oh, okay, because I was like, okay, we're going to cut noise now. We're so aware of presence that could be lurking around and already. And that's what I was talking about, peeking those corners and trying to be. He was even crouching and it gets called out.
Oh, man, this is a brutal sweep. Well, we can only hope that the next subs in the staff is not going to make this place look bad. But currently Team Nico running away with it.
Oh, my God. Do we know what rank we're dealing with here? Is this like tryouts?
We need some on-stage interviews right now.
Oh, my goodness.
What is going on with them? I mean, I do like the AUG. I think the AUG is pretty substantial, especially if you're not great with the hip fire and just waiting. But right now we are going to be able to see
okay, good trade. Yep.
Almost wins it, but that's going to be Zelios going to be able to grab that double kill and grab that win, plants the bomb.
Yeah, get some extra credits as well.
Yeah, and at 8K a piece, they are maxed out, so they're going to be able to trade some skins, get some work going. But my goodness, HyperX got to get going on the wins here. They almost got it. That was a nice trade, 1-for-1.
Yeah,
could
one
not
kill
win
apiece, too.
Yeah, it was not bad at all.
Oh, my God.
Talking about the verticality that's going to come into play. And then boom, boom, boom.
Wall bang? They know he's there.
Oh, no! The grenade! You saw it fly by his scope and it landed. No,
I don't know if he was aware of that. I mean, he was in a tough situation regardless because the pressure was coming from both ends at that point. So kind of choose a way to die. Pick your favorite way at that point. Going out with a bang, I respect it.
That's fair. That's
literally.
That's such a fair statement. You're either die by a bullet or die by a explosion. We're going to be able to beat that corner. Oh my beautiful headshot. Literally half a second. Can't even react.
And the confidence to just swing out. The awareness! He knows!
He's going to be able to go around the corner. The Deagle is going to peek out and grab that one. 10-6 in terms of where we're at in kills, and we're already in 8 rounds in. So this is match point. So it goes up to 9, and we're going to be seeing how Team Neko is going to be able to bring this all home, because you know what? I believe in comebacks, but round flip, they all have pistols, so this is your time to come back if there ever was one. You know the 8-0 curse. That's real, right? You know?
I mean, we're going to find out because the steamroller is definitely in full effect right now. And again, this is what you mentioned, Pidgey, with the verticality of this map. Is staff aware?
Oh my God, just 1 gun, 2 eliminations, 9-0 victory there.
That's such a good picture of Oliver.
That is, it is.
That is him, right? I'm not just seeing things. That's such,
yes, that is
such
him.
a professional esports photo.
There we go.
Gamers, it's a desert out there. hydrate, all right? Posture check as well.
No, you're totally right. You got to be preaching to my League of Legends teammates, man, to say just slash FF. Don't keep me hostage, please, for the love of God.
And that's why we vote #staff. You know, they're looking out for us over here. But no biasness. But oh my God, yeah.
No, I think slash FF's fair, but I think you're totally right in that second half of that statement. Going for ones, because if you're able to and you know they're being aggressive and they're pushing you, know where they're peeking out of as we get into the next map. Oh, but this is just the warm-up.
Okay.
A few matches here. But you're completely right. If you know they're playing aggressive, you're going to be able to just say, hey, I'm going to chill, and we can just 2v1 them. If we both are picking the window, that he has to prioritize one of us, and one of us has to get that elimination. And this is nice to have the warm-up, understand what this map is about, and what can happen here. Still has a little bit of verticality with this train station, but for the most part, it's going to be 3 lanes, and you're going to have to figure out where you want to go. And don't be afraid to push middle as well, right? You don't want to just prioritize a site and then go. Try to get those picks. We saw some of that from the staff in those final rounds where they went for the flanks, but unfortunately, they just were not able to pull it off at the end. They were looking the other way. Somehow, already knowing they were behind them, but they still did that. But I completely agree with you. Pick your ones. Do the 2v1s.
Yeah,
especially
do what
when
you can.
When you're going against people that are as good as this, they have to pick one person to shoot.
Yeah, and I would say that there was adaptations happening on staff back in Palice. You saw trades happening. Yeah. Well, a trade happen through the window. Like you said, you kind of just have one person.
That's the way to do it.
And then you kind of peek and play off of that. So there were adaptations. They kind of held off the W key. But like when you're getting rolled over like that, sometimes you kind of have to wait for the aggression and punish.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
So I'm really hoping that Oliver and Jaden, you know, looking at how that game played out, they'll be like, okay, now we can kind of build a plan around that. Really try to force Team Nico to respect you.
I 100% agree, because if someone's being totally aggressive, I mean, whether it be CSGO, Valorant, it's the same concept. If you have that 2v1 where you're allowed to just sacrifice someone and then peek out, take that elimination, and then be able to take that 1v1, it just makes it a lot less stressful. And then when it goes to that 1v1, you don't want to rush it. You have a timer for a reason, and especially when you're on defense, you want to force them to plant, and then you have the advantage. Do those trades and do that back and forth, and you'll be able to actually win these rounds. And we didn't see a lot of that because they were really just peek out, die, peek out, die. But now going into this first round, I do believe this is the start of it all.
Yeah, I think this is just it.
Oh, beautiful peeks here. Going to try and lay down some cover fire.
You had mentioned playing to the timer, which I think is so underrated in like big games.
And especially low elo as well, like what we're kind of seeing.
Absolutely, just people feel so forced to just rush a site. In this case, though, would you say the same rules apply when the map is so small and engagements are bound to happen? So you think you should still
flanking potential,
right,
you know?
fill things out?
Yeah, go around these corners like we're seeing right now with I Am Atomic. They're going to be able to go right around these corners, but we have on the stage Oliver and Jaden going back right over, and we're going to have Major Giggles, which we do. I want to get a confirmation on who exactly Major Giggles is, unless that is Oliver.
Yeah.
Exactly, I hope, and that the other person's Jaden. But we are going around these corners. They only have 7 HP, but 95 armor went with the full buy.
Just out in the open.
To the side, 86 HP for Oliver right now. They're going to be able to hide behind this wall, try and stay alive.
It's so tricky. The repositioning as well.
Got to be able to plant, grab that. Beautiful move there.
Not a fake either. Oh, the flick!
Oh!
The flick, Oliver?
Okay.
So we're gaming. We're gaming.
Finally.
Staff actually getting the first on the board if the names are correct. But as far as we see it,
I hope
here on the couch,
I pray they are.
Staff getting the first one.
Really great stuff, especially if that is Oliver being able to just peek around that corner. Boom, flick. Absolute great crosshair placement.
Oh, wow. Yeah, what a nade as well. Calling out the position there.
Got the deagle, though. Let's see if they're going to be able to work with it.
Smoke adding a bit of confusion here. Not exactly sure where to look, but we're checking every possible line of attack here.
Oh, going to get flashed. Will that push the advantage is the question.
Oh.
And knowing only having one site on this map.
Major Giggles is Oliver.
Cool. But they're only at 57 HP, and they're going to be able to grab that one tap. Beautiful work there.
Another 1v1, and it is Clutch God himself, Oliver, in the hot seat.
Both with the Deagle, so we'll see who has the better crosshair placement, who has the better advantage. They're going to be able to do a little bit of a jiggle peek, trying to check this corner, going around, sees the potential of maybe grabbing the bomb and grabbing the plant here. They're going to be able to try and squeak on by, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Atomic playing this so cautiously.
Oh! Back-to-back trade, but Oliver kind of losing that exchange. They're going to be able to plant this bomb and put themselves into actually a pretty... No!
Oh, the wall bang!
Oh, the headshot wall bang. Are you kidding?
Excellent awareness, and I believe that's trades of the round. So if I'm correct here, it's 1-1. The econ is just kind of reset now.
Yeah.
I don't think Oliver bought.
No, I think the Deagles was just a respect buy, truly. So we're going to see them with the Deagles. They're going to be able to pop a lot of equipment, grab a lot of inventory.
For we're just rifling.
But there we go. Boom. We're going to be able to. They're going to be able to have that advantage. They won the first round, lost the second, so they're going to be able to, like you said, grab that AK and work their way up and try and win this round. But this is a totally different squad. I'm glad.
It is. Absolutely. You could just tell that there's definitely a methodical approach coming to every interaction here. And right now we're just playing the long game.
Sonic gonna go down. And now Oliver's gonna be able to do some work on the map. Grabs that 1-for-1. Gonna be able to
wall bang
through the wall. A little bit of karma right back at you. Right after they got wall banged previously, so really great stuff from
Anything
Oliver
you could do, I can do better. Yeah, I mean, especially when you got a rifle in your hand, too. You have enough firepower to just really have at it. And Oliver able to convert that one, too. Really has been the anchor for Team Staff thus far. Oh, huge. And I believe we are just consistently landing these shots at the wall. That's what it looked like, at least.
Oh my god, that's just a lot of damage, but a lot of leg shots, not a lot of headshots, but is able to confirm that one. Now Major Giggles, Oliver going to have to go for the 1v2. They're going to be able to tap him down. Not taking a lot of damage, which is actually pretty ideal. Halfway across the map, Oliver is going to be able to pick him off. Wow, what a showing. Can we just put him in the next one? Logan, you want to get subbed out? I'm just kidding.
Staff is looking nasty right now. What was that flick? He had no reason, no right to be able to turn around. And was that a one-tap as well?
It was.
Dude.
Halfway across the train yard.
You know, for an old man, Oliver's reflexes, you know, he's showing that he's still got it. Currently up 3-1 right now. And do we do halves?
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
At 9 or at 8, we're gonna be able to flip it all around. So and even out the economy, because right now Oliver is in a great spot, but that spot is about to go a lot lower. They're gonna lose a little bit of tax money. They're gonna be able to steal some weapons. Oliver unfortunately they got pushed. And when this is happening,
eco?
That was an eco.
Yeah, that was like pistols.
And when you're going on, like we talked about, when they're pushing you, play defensive. Just have those crosshairs lined up.
To punish. Absolutely.
Cross those beams.
Roy already throwing these nades here. Taking a very aggressive stance. Gets behind. Patience on the trigger as well.
Did they not even have their headphones on? Did they not know?
Okay.
Oliver
Wait, the teammates push?
Econ round with the Deagle. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Just barely off to the right of their head. Going to miss that 1v1 win.
Yep, Team Nico gonna tie things up here.
3-3, but with that save round, they're going to be able to at least buy something here, and maybe Oliver's going to be able to buy for their teammate as well, but no, yep, there we go. All right, well, unfortunately, not buying for their teammate. Opting to just go for the team. Interesting, actually. Going to save.
We're really saving, yeah.
We're doing the double, triple save.
Oh, boy. The movement.
The back and forth jiggle is going
Sonic.
to work
Okay.
out. Finally going to win that 1v1 exchange, but now going to go right back to it. Going to be able to pop down that flashbang Atomic. Trying to peek around these corners, have that high ground.
And what a spot to be into. Oh, wait, drops down. There's engagement.
Sonic.
Throwing the nade.
Gonna be able to pop.
Excellent pressure. We're gonna go ahead and reposition here.
Grabs that gonna. Oh, missed the throw!
What?
No!
Hold on, but you know what a mix-up. This could be everything. Atomic knows. He's aware to it, but it doesn't matter.
Finally!
Sonic being the anchor that team staff needs, and you know Major Giggles right now is proud of him, following in his footsteps.
Jaden gonna finally find those shots to land. Really was a battle to the very end. In those double body shots, I thought it was over from there, but that Deagle really, you know what? I remember Deagle doing a lot more damage. That's all I'm saying. You know, back in the Call of Duty days.
Wow, Oliver already dropping. It does put team staff back into the lead here on the board, but I mean, we might be looking at an even score unless, hold on, Sonic, he's done it once. He's not going to be good for it again. I am Atomic, just calling out that position. Excellent crosshair placement. That is everything. All tied up.
Oh, actually, we're getting on the flip. There we go. Round 8 going into the next round. So we're going to be seeing a little bit of defense for team staff and Neko going on the aggressive. Even though they were already the aggressors on defense, it's going to be even more aggressive. So I wonder if Jaden and Oliver are going to be able to reevaluate their game plan and make something work as they try and get that side shot there. Oliver going with that Deagle.
Yeah, he's just waiting it out. I mean, he really does expect to push out here.
Atomic grabs that'll kill onto Sonic.
Oh!
Oliver grabs one. Will he be able to grab two? A little bit of recoil. Gets hit.
Damage done to Oliver. And the plant does look like it's going to be committed here. No reposition either. We're just going to fight the same angle.
Relatable.
So
I feel that, Oliver.
So confident in the mechanics here, but hold on, this is a little tricky. The back of the head has been.
Oh, he was walking. He was just a little bit baby stepping. If he just stood still, he had it. It was lined up. That crosshair was on his head.
Dude, and Zilo, it's like he gets the awareness at the right time. He's like, Oliver hasn't peeked this angle a little bit, so he just turns, finds him, and honestly, Oliver with a bit of a whiff.
a
little bit of a whiff.
Was still walking. You gotta calm it all down. Okay, I like that.
Damage.
Now trying to win it, and they do. Not even flinching from the fire. But the only thing that we're seeing right now is fire is their accuracy. Gonna be able to peek out.
They're both so weak. Yeah, every shot right there mattered. And it does look like staff is going to take that one 5-5. This team is so even. Do you think that this map has anything to do with the difference in results? Is this like
like I was saying, that verticality is probably what threw off the previous team. Because, they were all the way on the rooftops, and when you have to flick up your crosshair all the way to the sky, I actually do agree with you I think that this being just literally 3 lanes, 1 plant, it's a little bit different.
Much more bare bones. More like a traditional map here.
Yeah.
Although I have seen Team Nico get a little tricky, switching up the verticality in the crosshair by jumping on boxes, jumping on benches. This is a very awkward exchange here.
But Oliver gonna be able to grab that one.
Is that the op?
Yeah, that's the scout right now. So that's our we would say the marshal.
The AVP?
The marshal.
Oh, that's the marshal. Gotcha.
Of the CSGO world.
Okay. Thank you.
I was trying to think of it.
Still a noob here.
I'm trying to think about it. I was trying to remember the name. But gonna be able to commit to the plant, and now gonna be able to take off to the side. He's a miss at the first, whiffs.
Yeah, we're not even gonna try to challenge that.
Major Giggles or Major Whiffs. We'll know the name. We'll commit to that name momentarily if they're gonna be able to clutch this one out. Bomb planted, 30 seconds left. We'll see.
Oh, man.
What's going to be possible? Goes around this corner, tries the ninja defuse.
The tap. Positions played out here.
Trying to just peek around this corner. They put out a little bit of damage. This Galil is not doing work,
Oh, my God.
And Major Giggles is now trying to commit
wait.
the ninja defuse. But he is not going to be ninja today. 5-6 right now. Team Neko taking the advantage.
Wow, is that door wall bangable, by the way? Is that gun strong enough, like the bullet penetration?
Yeah, it's definitely strong enough if they want. I mean, it's 2 layers of walls.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit, you're not going to be doing much, and also the angle's really awkward. You weren't
absolutely,
up on them. but for the most part, most things it's the same idea as Valorant.
Such a tough wall bait position to be in. We're just gonna push through the smoke. No fear! Gets punished, yeah.
I thought we were playing Warzone for a second on how they were just pushing through the smokes and just being so confident with their gunplay. But Major Giggle's going to be able to pick up that first one, tosses off the Incendiary.
Yep. I Am Atomic is definitely going to have to go Atomic here. That's one. Bring it down to a humble 1v1. And Oliver just looking around. Both players just trying to spot out. We're going to go ahead and throw some util in here, but Oliver's not there.
It's looking like we're going to get some on-stage interviews momentarily to try and get inside the minds of these competitors. So I'm excited to see how that's all going to go down.
Yeah, after each game, absolutely down for that. Picking the brains of the competition. Still, I don't think anyone's position has been noted just yet, but now we are going to go ahead and get into this little cubby here. Expecting a flank, but no. Just playing it safe, waiting for a tap on the spike. Or not the spike, the bomb. Wrong game.
But I Am Atomic gonna be able to get that corner, peeks him out, and wins that exchange. Major Giggles, unfortunately. I mean, like, his back is only so strong. You gotta participate. You gotta do what you can. Help him out a little bit.
We talk about adaptations, and I definitely feel like Team Nico has been way more respectful of our Team 2 staff here. But you have those situations where it's like, okay, I'm going to play it aggressive and push through the smoke like Celios did and ended up getting punished for it. So you just have to know when you can go for those hero plays.
Celios grabs that first one and going into the 2v1.
Oh my God, we're throwing everything.
Easy win there and going into the final match point. We'll see. Will they be able to bring it all back? We know the 8-5 curse is real, and hopefully Team Staff will be able to just change up this momentum because Team Neko is just purring their way to a victory.
And if you're Team Staff, I really want to know what those comms are like right now. Well, Oliver could be saying already, that's a ton of damage on I Am Atomic from, I believe, just a util.
Yeah, just from the grenade, being able to trim down that health bar, it's going to help them out a lot, especially with their Decon round. So being able to at least put out any sort of damage. Beautiful shot, but goes right into the doorway of Doom. And I Am Atomic and Zelios will be able to take the 9-5 victory. Looking at their percentages and their KDA right now, absolutely did work.
Yeah, that was absolutely well played from Team Nico right there. The pinch at the very end. And they closed it out. I mean, that was super close up until that defender's half. I got to say that Team Nico really turned it up there.
They did. And with how close it was very cool to realize and really just a cool kind of change up because, like I said before, new competitors, the staff having subs, unlike Team Neko, saying, hey, all right, tap it out, we're going to go in next, and Oliver doing really great work. I think Jaden also put in a lot of great moments, but unfortunately, it just...
Yeah, he had I believe, a 2v1 clutch at one of those points, too. So, yeah, he was definitely, when it was time to shine, he had his moments. But, I mean, Team Nico, man, they just really have their game plan all thought out there.
And also, I think they just are better at communicating because there was multiple times where Oliver was just alone in an entirely different section of the map. And then Jaden was also trying to take his 1v1s. But we are going to now see who is on the stage right now. It's going to be Logan, going to have an interview for us today. Let's see what's going on that stage right now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, theys and thems, welcome to the HyperX Arena. This is the CSGO 2 tournament, the second part of our winter series, and I have part of our staff team right here. Oliver, hey, what just happened, bro? Because it wasn't a good showing.
Look, I didn't have breakfast this morning. I had no sleep. I didn't have no time to warm up. I was thrown into this tournament without any heads up. These computers are I can't say that. Look, these guys, they just know how to play it, and I don't. And you know, they also cheated by using a rifle in one round, and I want that looked at. All
right. Well, guess what? You're the one who starts and set up these tournaments, so you can actually look into the rules and regulations thereof. What does the staff team need to do to be able to take over these guys right over there?
Well, we need more rounds, but that was the match. So more games would help. And if we could maybe tie their hands behind their back, I think that'd be a good handicap for us.
All right, so left hands tied behind your back. How do you feel about that?
I think I still beat them.
Still gonna beat them. Left hand tied behind your back. Can you still beat the staff?
Yes.
Right hand? All right, well, the right hand then, because that's the mouse hand. Well, you know what? You pick and choose your battles. But I got to ask you guys a question. How easy was that for you to win?
Oh, no. No, I'll give them credit. They hit some shots, but I'll give it to them. It was decent game.
It was decent. That's you being nice, by the way. Now, are you that nice, or are you going to throw them through the gauntlet right now?
They hit some nice shots on whistle.
Yo, you guys got some love over there. The staff have some love in the house. It is a CSGO 2 tournament. We are in our second event here at the Winter Series. You need to get involved. Back to the casters at the table.
Thank you so much, Logan, for that insightful interview and a ton of excuses coming out from Oliver saying we need more rounds. How about you just win more rounds, and then you wouldn't need more rounds.
Less whiffs. You get more rounds.
Yeah, you know what? You get to play more. You wouldn't have stopped at 14. You would have been, you know what, working your way up. But you kind of, the head was a little bit over to the left, like a millimeter.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit over there.
Hey, but I got to give a shout out to Team Nico, though, because the level of sportsmanship, I mean, showing love to the staff. I mean, we're over here, you know, seeing everything that's going on right now. We're just like, oh, man, this is looking kind of rough. But, I mean, like, again, admittedly, staff did hit nice shots. They did have moments of exploding and getting these clutches and whatnot. But, again, Team Nico, they just come out on top.
They did, and I really do think that team, I wish to see that even a run back. I mean, honestly. With our next squad up for team staff, it's going to be but we'll momentarily see how that's going to go down. But like I was saying before, they were both pretty much on equal playing field throughout the entire first 10 rounds, and then once it got to 11, 12, and you saw their economy started to falter, and then they started to panic. But even in that panic, they were able to land a lot of nice shots with the scout and be able to grab a little bit of a comeback, trying to just claw it back. But unfortunately, there was just not much more to do there. I mean, Team Neko just, I don't know. Their shots are landing, and they are doing work.
Yeah, and I think, as you said, a big part of that could be in the communication as well. Oliver had mentioned something about Team Nico. They were like, oh, they cheated. He bought a rifle. I swear Oliver was the first one to have a rifle on the board.
I'm trying to see the rules here.
I swear he was the first one to buy a rifle. So they're just following an example at that point. But, man, this game 3 is going to be a very interesting one because I had mentioned something about...
I don't see any rules on buying rifles, not round 3, but...
yeah.
Is that a handicap they put forward? They're like, okay, we got to even the playing field a little bit. I don't know what Oliver was talking about there. We don't have
He needs to not skip out on coffee next time. That's about it.
Get that whole G Fuel in your system. Come on, Oliver. You knew you had to lock in today.
Speaking of G Fuel, Mr. Logan himself, the interviewer, is actually going to be playing in Game 3 coming up. And I've seen Logan game before. I had mentioned something about an emotional player. Logan is the embodiment of that. So we'd probably be able to hear him on stage through our headsets.
Yeah.
That's how fired up he gets.
Yeah, we're hopefully going to put all breakable objects away.
Right.
And maybe even move the trophies if you guys want to be extremely safe. because
some Logan-proof glass in front of the computer screen.
Just put him in a box. Just hear him echo. Just hear him screaming, and then he's just turning red.
What are those like hazmat things? You put your hands in them. He's just playing from behind the
Instead of Chernobyl,
we need that setup.
Logan. Yeah, but I'm excited to see. It's Ryan and Logan. I do believe Logan's had a little bit. He's more on the Warzone side.
No.
So he's he's played a lot of that, played a lot of Fortnite. So he's more on the battle royale ground rather than the tactical shooter.
If you adapt that mindset going into a game like CS2, you're gonna learn the hard way.
That's an understatement. I was just saying. That's an understatement. So I wonder if he's been taking notes, if he's been paying attention, and is going to be able to slowly walk their way to some nice shots. And really, Oliver is the one you want to be taking notes from. He did work. Had to give credit where credit's due. And just realize you got to stand still to land your shots. And it's really hard, especially when you see someone in front of you. Even a little bit of a tap is going to make that accuracy go out the wall, right?
Absolutely.
And it's something I'm still working on, even with Valorant days, CSGO days. I have such a bad habit of, especially trying to balance what Team Neko is doing so well is the jiggle peeking, shooting when you're standing still and then peeking. Such a high level thing to do.
Yes.
And something you got to practice on consistently.
Right. And that's not to say that you can't come from Fortnite or you can't come from, Black Ops or whatever and, not be able to perform in CS, because a lot of the best players actually don't have a history in CS. Like, Benji Fishy came from Fortnite.
Yeah.
And he's probably the best Sentinel right now in, I'm thinking Valorant, but he's, coming to these tactical shooters. You can come from any background as long as you have the mechanics for it, because Logan could very well. Fortnite players, they have aim.
They do.
They do have aim. And a lot of the times, those mechanics can carry you through these battles.
I agree with you. And really, at the end of the day, what do you have to do good at when playing any game like this? Just aim good.
A lot of the times, it doesn't matter the util.
It does not.
If you can click the opponent's head, you win. Ultimately, that's what it boils down to.
You know what? Fortnite has their own CSGO mode now. You know what? The ballistics mode. So I'm just saying, Logan should have put in a little bit of time into that. Maybe he'll transition over for CSGO too. So and honestly, that mode is not too shabby. It's just everyone leaves those lobbies, and it's very sad. That's the worst part. Even when I was like, I'll queue up ranked on Fortnite ballistics. No, they still leave. These kids do not care to walk slow and aim their gun.
Yeah.
So it is a whole. I kind of like it because it kind of instills a sense of discipline in you, in a sense, right?
Absolutely.
Where you have to walk slowly, where you have
cut
to
noise.
Where you have to just don't move, which is so much different than every other game out there right now. And when tactical shooters being as popular as they are, it is tough. It is a tough thing to do, to just stand still and aim and shoot. And all that matters is how still you're going to put your hand on that mouse.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen teams be successful with the run it down mindset.
Yeah.
Team Nico, for example, on game one against Devin and Diego, unfortunately, our poor staff.
I'm trying to forget about that. I'm trying to wipe that from my mind real fast a little bit.
But I mean, if Logan is going to play a run it down style, I'm excited to see, when worlds collide, like a immovable object versus an unstoppable force. Yeah, I was thinking the exact. Shout out SpongeBob.
We are locked in.
Yes.
Non-stop, unironically. I truly think that as long as there's communication between Ryan and Logan, which
I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I think that's the first step with that team, saying, hey, like I talked about, being able to set up a path where you have two crosshairs lined up and you're going to be able to absolutely obliterate one person is the first step for this team.
Yeah.
Just play it safe. Make sure you're on the left, you're on the right, and we both are aiming in the same direction so that we can both potentially, at least one of us is going to land a shot at the end of the day.
That's an interesting way to look at it, because I'm thinking a lot of the times we actually didn't see any grouping up happen.
No.
It was kind of like free-for-alls taking one individual gunfights on both sides of the map. So I'm wondering, when it comes down to that communication, you know, maybe someone. At the end of the day, it's a game of information.
It is.
Where is everyone at? And when you have things like utility to really force someone out of a spot, and then you have, you know, 2 people waiting for them on the other side, you know, it really just adds to the teamwork aspect of the game.
I 100% agree with you. And really, if you have to trade, you have to trade. And trading is never really a terrible thing to do in these type of games. And as much as you would like to say, oh, I went 0-10, but if your teammate's there to pick up that kill, you're doing something. You're putting forward your part, especially if you're able to at least trim them down, like land a body shot, land a leg shot.
It's impact in the server some kind of way. Absolutely.
Just be able to participate and just land something. And if another competitor, let's say Ryan's going to do a little bit better than Logan, just beg Logan on your knees, say, please just at least land a shot.
Figure out who your star is, and then support them.
Exactly.
Let them cook.
You know what? We'll maybe see Pocket Healer Logan today and see what happens. And hopefully he'll be able to listen to a little bit of feedback and see what happens. Because really at the end of the day, if you're able to just trade 1-for-1s and Ryan's good enough, and I know he probably is, to grab these ones and do what he can, it's going to be very interesting to watch. But we are now getting into the first warm-up of the day. They're going to get acclimated to the height of where we're at right now, and this is going to be a high-rise type vibe here today on Vertigo, which kind of 1-for-1. If you didn't know where we were going, I think you should have just looked up and you would have been able to realize that.
Yeah, so pretty similar to Police, yeah?
Yeah.
With just verticality and...
It's more on this. I feel like there's more not verticality. You know, if you think about it, there's a lot more. You can go down and go through these 1-to-1s, kind of huge hallway areas, rather than having that whole. I mean, you know, staircase areas and stuff like that. It's more or less being able to dip down, go back up, and stuff like that. Rather than just having a whole advantage high ground area, you're going to be able to go down and back up. And with this site, you have 2 planting spots. So this is going to be really nice.
Oh, double bomb site.
There we go. Double bomb site, and be able to at least try and trick them out. You know what? Try and go one route, maneuver yourself through mid, maybe go A, maybe go B, and try and fake out the enemy.
Right. You had mentioned something about, you know, playing to the timer and not feeling that pressure of just, you know, running out there and taking these fights. I feel like that also plays into the information aspect. Is the more time you have and, you know, you just kind of play that discipline style, you play safe, you get that info, and playing to the timer will help you do that.
And I think playing to the timer also makes the opponent get more nervous, because as long as you're walking...
It's like suspenseful.
Exactly. And as long as you're walking, they don't really know where you're at. As long as you don't reveal your own information, you're going to be able to go around these corners and try and catch them off guard. And I feel like when it comes to HyperX staff, they really need to think about that.
They do. And if you look at the scores on the left side, too, the first one on Palai started as a 9-0. Whistle, a 9-5. Vertigo, I'm really hoping, you know, if patterns serve me correct, this one could go a little closer.
Yeah.
Really up to Ryan and Logan to really push us over the edge there on this map 3.
And really understanding how big of an area they have. This is literally both maps combined in terms of size, in my opinion, where you have so many different routes you can take. You can go different ways.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Exactly.
Jeez, he's way down there.
Exactly. And having all these different routes will only help you, especially when you're not as good as you want to be against such a good team like Team Neko. You can use this to your advantage so much. And I know I would be telling Ryan or Logan, hey, let's stick together and do what we can.
Yep. Yeah, I think map familiarity is going to be pretty big here.
Oh, yeah.
Because just looking at that warm-up, there's so many places that you
routes.
can go to. And you said, you know, Logan, I don't know what his past is in this game, or Ryan for that matter, really. So, I mean, this is going to be an interesting one. Looks like we're getting things started here.
Going right up to the high ground immediately.
I love that.
Or do they even know this map?
He's going to be able to boom. Look at that absolute and positioning. But there is going to be a trade between these two competitors. Going to be able to peek out to the side. 2 bullets left in the chamber. Going to be able to reload. And remember about the timer. You don't have to keep peeking the same spot.
Oh, wow.
I am Atomic is going to go down. Team staff will be able to grab that first round. What a shot, though.
Winning pistols, man. Who's who here? Who's Major Giggles?
I really want to figure that out, too.
I'm actually going to stand up real quick.
And try and look at their computers.
Trying to look at their faces.
I ironically want to. I'll run up there real fast. So
yeah, go for it. Go for it.
All
right, so as Pidgey's figuring out who's who right now, because, man, what a play from the staff there. And again, that was just round 1. It is just pistols. So, I mean, there's still a lot to come by here. It is 1st to 9.
Yeah.
So,
one's the elevator.
right now, just filling her way.
Oh,
shout out to Logan. And Pidgey.
Yeah, one side.
Appearing behind him. It's going to be a huge engagement here. Shots fired, damage done to Zelios. And we're just going to disengage. Excellent discipline, but that is information gained. Did you figure anything out?
Yes, so Logan is Major Giggles, and then Ryan is the Giant. So that works out. At least we know that much.
So Ryan already starting things off, having a huge clutch. Right now, a shot from Helios.
Right through the window to the wall.
Dude, all at 1 HP. All at 1 HP, by the way.
With the smoke in their face, they were able to find him through the window and grab that headshot. And, wow.
Run it back. Run it back.
Logan's locked in right now. And look at that. They're communicating on this.
They are. Hold on.
Going for that high ground position. Going to be able to go either sides right now. Zelios. They're really just side by side, which I absolutely love. Flash is going to come out. Going to miss, though.
Shout out to the observers, whoever you are.
Tossing out these grenades, throws the incendiary to make sure that they're not in that corner. He's going to be able to peek out the side, and there goes Logan.
Yeah,
down
Logan
he goes.
Reloading out in the open like that, very unsafe. He's going to get punished, and now it's just one person, and I believe they know where he's at, but not quite. The corner's not checked. There is a shotgun. Logan is popping up for his teammate that does it.
That's Ryan. Oh, that's Logan.
I am all that is man. I didn't do anything.
Look, that was Ryan, I believe, who got the clutch, but I mean, again, the support from Logan with the cheerleading, I'm sure is a big mental booster. He's the vibes guy.
Exactly.
Everybody needs a vibes guy.
Going into this next round, up to 1. Arena staff actually doing work now.
1 rifle on the board, too.
Let's see if that's going to help them out at all. Logan forgetting to buy. They've got 8K in the bank. And they're, I guess, going to try and collect interest, which is going to be about $0. But that incendiary is actually beautiful throw there.
That's such a tricky spot for Zelios to be in, too. It just looks like they're not aware of his potential positioning.
Beautiful shots from Ryan. Going to be able to get that crouch and land that kill. Going around these corners, trying to get
one spotted.
One position, but they won't be able to do it. Jumping right around that fire, but the only thing that we're realizing that is fire is Ryan's aim. Put Ryan and Major Giggles together right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely a star performance on the board so far. Surviving off 1 HP. Logan again in the background. Just being his homie.
You know what? You got to give the piggyback rides because he is literally carrying him.
Hop in the Jansport, get in the backpack.
Logan is doing a lot better than I thought, though.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's not reloading out in the open, he has potential. If he's surviving, that's something, again, that's info gain. And right now, we are just exploring the board right now, kind of pushing. I believe Logan is sprinting. Doesn't really care where he's stomping right now.
Yeah, Ryan just flicked his head saying, what are you doing? Why are you running right now?
Huge sound cues, and I believe that is the bomb going down. Yep.
There we go. Planting it on A once again. Going to have to maneuver themselves. You can see them halfway across the map.
Opposite side of the map. Yeah, and that's the benefit of having 2 bomb sites is you just have options here. This is so tricky, so tricky. The flash! Oh, but it doesn't matter. Zelos does get the kill.
It's a lot of damage.
Oh my God.
Ryan being able to grab those body shots. Going to be tossed to a grenade. Taking a little bit of damage. 6 shots in the barrel, but will that be enough? Going to be able to at least check that crosshair. Smoke comes out. No information to be gained. Going around the corner. There goes for potentially what we can expect is a ninja defuse. No, has the assault rifle.
Yo, the pistol!
The secondary, but can't do it.
Team
that
Eagle.
was a close battle. but just not having that crosshair lined up enough, just nailing the floor instead of hitting the opponent.
Yeah, and honestly, at the end, it looked like it was I Am Atomic at the end there, right? It looked like he was just running at him at the end, just no fear whatsoever. Also, I saw the wall bangs coming out, too.
Yeah?
Those were very aware wall bangs, by the way, because he was just barely off the marker there, not even seeing him. Oh, that's what a dirty angle, but he's gonna take the fall.
Logan just
Bro's the Terminator. He thinks he's the Terminator.
You saw him just walking. I'm ready for it. Oh no. You can see him get a little bit more heated. 3-3 now. Still anyone's match.
Is Logan not trying to buy? I swear he's been at max credit
for like at least 10
ever. Is that what we're trying to do? Because I'm pretty sure. I mean, Ryan has to be like, bro, you have options, a variety of weapons, a sniper, anything.
Oh, and just able to jiggle peek it and grab that headshot. Beautiful work from I Am Atomic on that exchange. And are they intentionally just going Deagle only? They are. Oh my.
Oh boy. Okay.
This is rough. When you got the enemy going Deagle only.
So now it makes me wonder when Oliver mentioned that thing about the rifles. Is that in the rules? I don't know. I don't know if this is a sign of just like, you know, I'm going to practice my one taps versus. Okay, no. Because team staff right now has 2 rifles.
2 Deagles, 2 rifles.
And
a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, Logan.
Oh
no, he's making noise! Into the firing squad he goes!
Both Zelios and I Am Atomic were just there, able to just support each other, grab that elimination, but Ryan is going to be able to grab one.
Potential wall bangs.
The crazy situation right now is that they don't have any shields, and they're going to be able to peek out and grab that headshot with that Deagle. Look at the score. Logan with those 0 kills. I think he's forgetting the plot here.
He's dropping the donuts. I can actually see right now where the Battle Royale mindset is coming into this, because the way he's just out in the open. It makes you think, like, bro, you don't have movement options like that. Like, if they see you.
I mean, even in Battle Royale, you got to get some kills. I mean, you gotta aim.
The objective is all the same. You got to land your shots.
But we're going to be on the flip, so now we're going to have Team Neko going for the plants, and we're going to be seeing a little.
Bro's doing
Team
laps.
The plants, and now Team Neko on defense. Zelios opted for the stun.
He's respecting this too, because he heard so much noise on the other side of that smoke. But he knows that someone has to be nearby. A shot being fired.
He's seeing ghosts.
He's playing Resident Evil. He's just trying to interact with the map right now.
I Am Atomic peeking out these corners.
Oh no!
Jump, trying to put out that damage, but Zelios is going to be on that flank to take down Logan.
Out of his misery he goes.
I think he's still in misery. You got at least 3 more rounds until that's all over. And it actually started really even, but now going to 6-3. I don't know what went wrong. What's collapsing here? Other than Logan's ability to buy weapons, what is the miscommunication going on?
The econ is shot. Hold on. A corner peek. Oh! Finds Zelios out in the open. He survives at 5 HP. Are we knife fighting? Signs of respect, but that was the 1 HP guy.
Oh, the knife fight respect. It was a 2v1 situation, but they didn't know they were dealing with John Wick, actually.
Oh, my God. John Wick, indeed, 7-3 on the board for Team Nico here.
I am having fun.
and Logan is having fun. He's having a great time. Was that Logan?
Yeah, that was Logan.
Okay.
We'll have a participation trophy for you, buddy.
But that trophy is probably not going to end up on your mantle. Spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Gonna be able to go for this.
Yo, the knife! He gets slapped!
Oh, they're just having fun out here right now.
Hey, but at least he can hit the wall. And now we're taking the walk. Taking a lap, get your steps in, some cardio.
You gotta clear the mental, and exercise does that for you.
Wait, but hold on. You gotta be the cheerleader for Ryan right now, because he could make the comeback happen.
Ryan has the AK. Will they be able to win this advantage? They only got a pistol. Remember, they're being a little bit disrespectful. So Ryan's going to try and line up this next shot. Checking that left side. Going to be now seeing him on the screen.
And the trophy's gone. Right now, we're just playing it careful, taking these peeks. Oh, he hears that.
On bridge right now.
Oh, it doesn't matter!
That exchange, the crosshair was not high enough. And I Am Atomic's going to able to land those headshots to give them that 1v1 victory.
Incredible with the pistol too, and the AK is like full firepower.
It
doesn't get better than that. And we are gonna go ahead and just toss it off the map. We don't need it.
Practice, you know,
Who needs econ?
You don't.
We don't need money. We got the trophy in our sights.
In our minds,
you know,
and almost basically just hand him the trophy at this point when it's an 8-3 victory. You gotta win 6 more rounds in a row as Ryan is doing his best to carry Logan on his back. But you saw,
and Logan
Ryan's a little skinny, so it's not gonna be an easy battle.
And Logan's on vacation right now. He's nowhere to be seen in this fight.
Helios trying to tap Ryan.
Oh, here he goes.
Those few shots, and now they're going to be able to just wait for their time to shine. Flash. Smoke comes down
in the corner.
There we go, the 2v1 situation that I was talking about, and I want to see more of. Ryan hearing some footsteps, trying to observe every single angle they can.
Gun has been spotted. Oh no, this can only end one way. This can only end one way. Oh no! I was like, there's. Logan is.
I think he thought his teammate
I was so scared because I was like, Logan, you have to see this man behind your teammate at any moment. Please look at your teammate. Ryan needs you, but Ryan does end up turning around and luckily avoids the embarrassment there of getting knifed just out in the open.
You know what was great is that he was checking every door entrance, and then the moment he shows up, he's not checking the other entrance. Like, what are the odds, actually? That's just Valorant timing. I hate to break
it really is. Timing is everything. And whoa, and actually, I take that back. It looks like aim is actually just a little bit more than that. There's some more stuff happening on the other end of this smoke here. Oh!
Let's go, Logan, turn around.
Oh!
He got lost in the sauce in the box. And I think that will wrap it all up in this playoffs. Oh, no. Let's see what Logan has to say.
Logan is turning on the mic.
No, I'm turning it back on.
Yeah.
Look, let's talk about how easy that was. Ryan played a great game. Ryan, thank you so much for being my teammate, by the way. Obviously, that was very difficult for you.
Yeah.
You know, Logan, it was only difficult on behalf of myself. You made it much easier.
Yeah, let's toss it over to what's.
It was a pleasure to compete with you on the stage. You know, after watching so much, amazing commentary from you, man, it was awesome to be on the other side of the fence playing together.
First of all, those are all lies. Thank you so much for saying those good things. Happy holidays to you and yours. Look, how much were you trolling us on that?
Oh.
I didn't troll at all. I took it serious.
Yeah, we weren't trolling. We were just having fun.
I was having fun too. By the way, second time on M and Key ever because I'm old and I play on a console. You guys deserve this win, by the way. Thank you so much for kicking the pants off of both of us.
No, thank you for playing.
Good game.
GG's.
Man.
Congratulations to Team Neko. They actually were contested a little bit. We saw it a little bit.
At times,
and then right when it went to the flip, right when you switch sides, that's where everything started to fall apart. When the advantage went away and everything equaled out, they were able to bring it all back into that second half and really dominate this victory. And they're going to be able to go home with 2 beautiful HyperX Arena Winter Series trophies. And I think they're going to be pretty happy about that. And it came a little bit easy, but there was a little struggle there. I appreciate Ryan also being very, very polite to his 2-kill teammate. That could never be me. Could never be me, but shout out to Ryan for being more of a team player, to say.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, big shout outs to Team Nico. For one, winning the trophy.
Yes.
Taking home the trophy of the Winter Series, but also the sportsmanship as well. They're going to go ahead and lift it up here. We got 2 apiece. There it is, Team Neko taking it, and in such not only a dominant fashion, not dropping a single map, but they had so much fun too. The pistols were out, the knives, great sportsmanship, great showmanship, and on top of it, they weren't trolling. They were just having fun.
They were it's trolling when you're having fun,
And I feel like both teams are having fun too, because even though Logan was down there on the scoreboard, he was popping off. He was having a great time too, and a lot of times that's what it is here at the arena, is coming down and having a great time. So big shouts to them. It looked very fun.
No, at the end of the day, we are here to play a game, to have fun doing it. That's what Team Neko did, man. They were able to absolutely dominate. They were very skilled. They knew what they were doing, and I'm glad we got to see some matches where they were getting contested, where you saw they were a little bit on their toes, but then they were able to just bring it all back, grab those knife fights, and really just outperform and outcompete the competition. They did the work, and they deserve the trophy.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. That is some great stuff there. Staff,
And let's see what Logan has to say. No, any last words?
Yeah, I've got last words, okay?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
First and foremost, that's my second time on Mouse and Key ever, by the way. And that game, and they just told me up on stage, if you're going to try to play a game on Mouse and Key for the first or second time, that is not the game to play.
No.
And guess what? Ryan showed up. Oliver showed up. Riley showed up. And you know what? The team that got the victory, they showed up as well. However, I was not prepared.
Yeah, I can see, and I hear that you don't have a history in tactical shooters, right? You come from more of a battle royale background.
I do.
Yeah, because I saw you running it down a couple times out in the open, whether it was reloading or taking gunfights. I'm sure you learned in CS you can't do that. It's
No, you have to hide behind every single thing that is given to you in the game. You need to be behind it. And guess what? I was out in front of it. Oh, I'm like, hey, shoot me. It's cool. No, not so cool.
Sometimes being a meat shield for your star player, in this case, Ryan,
you
are getting impacted that way.
I actually did say at one point, let me go in and get killed first, and hopefully you'll be able to pick up the refrags.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you said.
That is exactly. I'm like, if anything, you just want to play for the picks and allow someone to die. They have to aim over there, so let them aim over there while you pick up that kill. So that was actually great. That was great. I'm so happy you said that.
You know what? The defeatist side of me said, heck yeah, let's go do this. Let's go all in. And, well, I got one kill. Or two. I think I got two, actually. Two.
Second time on mouse and keyboard, and a whole new genre of a FPS, by the way. My first time playing a tactical shooter, I had no idea what I was doing. Hitting targets was difficult, so the fact that you got two on the board, that's honestly amazing.
It is. I mean, maybe you can boot up some Fortnite ballistics, get your feet wet with the CSGO type game. I'm just saying, you know what? Get everyone, babies first.
Yep, get your hands dirty.
Tactical shooter, get that in there, and then you'll be able to come back next time and be able to actually sweep the floor with maybe Team Neko coming back. I don't know.
Well, I got to say this. The Winter Series is kicking off right here at the HyperX Arena. And if you are not a part of it right now, you need to get involved, because this is just the start. We are going live for the next few weeks right here at the HyperX Arena with tons of events. Get part of that Winter Series. And guys, you did an excellent job today, as always.
You too.
No.
It was very entertaining.
I lost.
But you won in all of our hearts.
It's called falling with style.
Hey!
Number one in your hearts and number one in your playbooks. That's me.
And with that quote, that'll wrap us up today for CS2 Wingman. We will be back again with so many more tournaments. I talked about it. Frags Reload. We're having Speedway. We're having Knockdown, which Foe's going to be there for that.
Sir.
There is going to be so many more tournaments. So if you do not know where to go, you go to HyperX Arena LV.com. Click on that calendar and you'll be able to see all of these Winter Series events coming your way. Be a part of the hype, fun, and action that you're seeing here right now. And the greatness as well. I mean, any last thoughts, though? foe.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that was crossing my mind, because you said everything perfectly. Only other thing I could add to it is it's been an honor commentating with you.
Absolutely.
Super
it's awesome.
fun. Yeah, and with that being said, I guess we just got to close it out, man. It was fun. It's been an honor.
Congratulations to Team Neko, and we hope to see you back for the next Winter Series event.